the Cold Days Effect. My name is Cold Days. I haven't seen you guys in a while, but we coming here with another episode of Who Cheats the Most. And today we have a beautiful guest, Jessica, in the building. Say hi to YouTube
hey,
and everybody
y'all.
out there in YouTube.
What's going on?
Okay, y'all know how we do this. We ask 2 questions. Question number 1. Who cheats the most, Jess? Men or women?
Now you know I'm going to say that the men cheat the most openly.
Okay. I mean, that seems to be consensus that men cheat the most. Me as a man, I tend to think women cheat more because I run into a lot of women nowadays and they kind of like, on they man thing now, but we're going to give it a day. All right, so now we're going to break down to the real topic. Who cheats the best, men or women?
Who cheats the best?
The best. Who are best at that game? At that getting it around and getting it done, not getting caught, body count. Like, who has the highest body count, you think, men or women? You're going to go there first. You talking about strictly body?
Body count? Men. Who cheats the best, like, without getting caught, though? Women.
Why you say that?
Because, it's true.
I mean, I know it's true, apparently, but...
Because it's true. Because, you
think women put more thought into what they're doing and men just think with their head down there? And
yeah, essentially, I mean, I feel like women definitely are better at hiding it. I feel like even if you're cheating and, for whatever reason in your relationship, that women still have that respect. Like, oh, nah, like, that's my nigga. Like, that's my man. Like, we can't do this. We can't let him find out. He's not going to find out. Like, it's a sneaky link all the way. Where, like, men will cheat and have this girl fall in love, knock on your door, slide in your DM, come to you as a woman, all that.
Nah, I think that's a man that don't really have his shit together, because a real dude that know better, he gonna have his high chick in a whole nother town, make sure he don't know nobody that you don't know, because a real dude know. Like, I had a lot of sisters, and my sisters used to catch dudes all the time, and I used to be like, I'm never gonna be one of them dudes. So when I was in my promiscuous days and I was running around doing this and that, I would never have a chick nowhere near the town that my chick was at, because I knew she was going to find out, or one of her friends was going to see me coming out the op and doing this and that. Oh, I seen him coming out the hop with old girl, this and that, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Like, come on, like, women are the best detectives in the world. So, I kind of like, I don't know.
That's a fact.
I don't know. So I don't think all men, I think like immature men that think with the wrong head, that they just see a big butt and a pretty face, they're like, oh, I'm going to smash this. And like, I know dudes that got a girl and slept with their neighbor. Like, dude, how you ain't know you was going to get caught?
You know that too? I know that too.
You know what I mean? So I don't think that's a man or a woman thing. I just think that's a idiot to a person with a brain in their head thing.
That's a fact. I feel like even this question is like, for real, not a man or a woman thing. Because, like, personally, I've never been cheated on. And that's not to say that I've really never been cheated on, because it's possible and probable that it happened. But it never got brought to my
smart dude I was just talking about
attention. It never came to my DM. I never thought about it. I never felt like I had to go through a phone. Like, it never been that type of issue. It's always been like, I never felt that type of insecurity ever. I've never cheated on anybody either. Like, because if I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'm just not going to talk to you. But that's just me personally.
But that's the thing I never understood about that. Like, why go through all of that? If you want to be with multiple people, just be single. But why do people get into a relationship just to mess with other people? I mean, it makes no sense.
You know where it's at?
That's just, he's in the show too, just to let y'all know. He's in the show, but we can't have him talking because it's an adult conversation. So, but he's part of the crew right there. He's part of Cold Days meeting. But anyway, like I was saying though, back to the topic, it seems to be like nowadays it's no thing as far as monogamy, because from what I'm hearing from men and women, it's in everybody's mind that everyone's cheap. So if everyone's cheating, how can you, if you believe everyone's cheating, how can you actually have a monogamous, strong relationship in 2023? In your opinion?
I think it's just about like, well, in 2023, I don't know because these people are crazy. They really crazy. But I think it's just about being comfortable and giving them the confidence, because if you give your partner the confidence that it is a monogamous relationship, whether it is or isn't, it's gonna feel like it. So to that person, it's real. I think the problem is that, like, with social media and everything just being so like in your face, that like all the F's are just out the window with this 2023 stuff. Like nobody is trying to hide anything. Like the hot girls is hot. Like the city boys, everybody. We just hear it. Yes. Okay. Everybody is just more open about things that would have been more private. Like, not to say that this type of stuff, everybody knows that this is not nothing new. These conversations that we're having, and they've been going on forever.
Yeah, but the world's more open now, so I think
exactly.
That's not like
so it's just more enlightened now. Like, so now instead of everybody had a sneaky link, but now it's cool to have a sneaky link, so everybody knows about your sneaky link. Like, there's no sneaky link.
It's just a different name for it, but it's been the same thing since the beginning of time.
Right. I mean?
So, but like you just said, if everybody has a sneaky link, is it a such thing as cheating anymore? If everybody's doing it, then that's my question. Like, is that even really still a factor in a relationship nowadays? Do people just expect to be cheated on in a relationship?
Personally, I don't expect it.
Do people care anymore?
Do I care?
Because I hear a lot of women, and it's funny from women, a lot of women be like, I don't care if he cheat, as long as he do this and this and that. And some women actually like guys that cheat because they feel as though that's a guy that people want, but I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not a woman.
I can only speak for myself, and personally, like, do I care? No. I mean, yes, I care if it gets brought to my attention. Like, that's just something I don't want to deal with. Like, I don't do infidelity, so if that's comes to my attention and if that's what happened, then we're gonna handle it accordingly. But I don't care enough to be, oh my God, is he cheating on me? Oh my God, I gotta go through his phone. Oh my God, he was here and he said he was gonna be here, and it takes 7 minutes to get from here to here. So where was you at? No, I don't have time.
Yeah, because if I gotta watch you, then like I'm not into being in a relationship with someone I gotta watch. Like, if I gotta go through all of that, then it's time for us just to sever ties and different things like that. But like I said, I'm in a different situation than a lot of other people, so But like I said, I just think nowadays that people look at relationships different, and as far as like everything is getting taken care of, home, bills, paid, people happy.
Men aren't like, everything is different because men aren't men anymore. Women aren't like women. Like, it's just not the same. Like, a lot of women don't have that, what's the word? Femininity.
It's funny you brought that up, and I was going to say this for another show, but since she brought this up, I'm going to say this. One of the main reasons these women are so tough now is because these men are so feminine now, and I'm going to tell you the real reason for that is...
And vice versa, like, everybody is the roles is all messed up.
Because of the 90s, when a lot of women start saying, okay, the sons don't need mothers and fathers. What happened when you didn't have these fathers in the house with these boys, they became too emotional, and they start picking up the habits of their mothers instead of their fathers. So they got emotional about everything. So when their feelings get hurt, they want to grab a gun, shoot somebody, do this and this and that. This is a factor that's going on, and I wasn't even going to bring this up. This was going to be a whole nother show, but since you brought this up, one of the main reasons that a lot of things are going wrong in relationships is because men aren't men anymore. And I know a lot of y'all guys are going to get mad at me. I don't care. I'm going to tell you because I shoot straight on the cold days effect. I'm telling you. Y'all got to pull your pants up and y'all got to start holding it down. Stop sitting in front of the TV playing PlayStation, waiting for your girl to come home and take care of everything for you. She's your girl, not your mother. Okay? You a whole grown-ass man. Okay? Stop living off her and start contributing. Make her life better. Make it easy for her. Okay, babe, you can work part-time, do this, and go to school and do things that's going to make our life better. Then once you do what you got to do, then I'm going to jump in and do what I got to do. But Start being a man. A lot of y'all guys want to sit here and act like y'all men and want that respect, but you ain't doing nothing to earn that respect. Bills got to get paid. Kids got to eat. You understand? All of that, we got to take accountability and stop playing the blame game. Everybody want to get on the complaint train all the time. You know what I mean? Start manning up. And maybe your woman
But
will
I
be a
also
little
think
bit more
that's
feminine.
why, I feel like men cheat more because there's more women that are single that don't want a man for those reasons. So there's more availability for them to cheat with. Like, these women don't care. They don't care about who you got on the side, if you're married, if you got a girl. They don't care about that because at the end of the day, they moving like how you supposed to move. So they out here doing for them, and they say, you know what, I need me something you gonna do for now.
And whatever you doing for it, whatever advice that you holding down for them, they gonna use you for such, as they should.
So, I think it all ties together. It all ties together. And it's also like women, we're just not as feminine. Like, it doesn't hold the effect where
but
a
I
man
think
can
you guys
say,
were forced into that role.
Definitely forced.
Because you're feminine by nature.
But also, at the same time, it's like we just stubborn and headstrong women in general, creatures. So not just in terms of not having, but not just in terms of not having, fathers around in the household and situations like that, but just in terms of women's evolution in general. Like, yeah, but just in terms of women's evolution in general, like, we came a long way. Like, we used to have to put your head down when other people come. Go over there. When other people come, you can't talk. Don't look at the company. Go cook some food. Make a sandwich. Take care of the kids. Now we came a long way from that, and it's not to say that I would never want to live like that personally, but that a lot of those things, went with the role that we played in a household. Whereas now it's a power struggle, and it's hard to find a partner where you're not doing everything or you're not doing enough. It's just a power struggle between a man and a woman all the time in a relationship.
I think the problem is the wrong people just meet. Because I noticed that a lot. Because I talk to a lot of couples and people. It's like either you got the chick that's the strong one and the man the weak one, or the man that's the strong one, the chick the weak one. You never just have two people like building. And if you're in a relationship, you got to be one. Like, you got to build together. Like, my motto is, if we can't share a bank account, we can't have nothing serious. Because it's not serious.
I'm not sharing a bank account. So.
Now, I'm not saying you can't have your own and I ain't going to have my own, but if we can't share nothing to build, the point I'm trying to make is that I use the bank account as a parable. If we can't build nothing together, then what do we really have that's serious? Why should I look at you as more than just fun?
Right.
Like I said, I'm a real man. I'm about building things.
But the same that goes with women too. Like, with these men that can't find the motivation to do anything in life. You think that I'm gonna keep doing for you, and you can't do for yourself? No.
But see, and the thing with women, though, the difference between women and men, y'all have types. And y'all continue to date the same. And that's my only problem I have with women now. I know the ladies going to get mad at me for this one. But y'all have types. Y'all will complain about a type of man and continue to date that same type of man in a different vessel over and over. And that's what I don't understand. See, men, we don't really have a type. If we look at you and you attractive to us, that's what it is. But I don't know. Maybe that's for another story, though. But I want to thank Jess for being on the Cold Dayz Effect. We're going to continue this conversation. This is just part one right there. I want to thank you, YouTube audience, for watching. We'll see you next time on the Cold Dayz Effect. Stay tuned.